time I ever messed up, and every time every now and then happens. We're starting the interview, bro. Me and Caleb were here starting the interview, and probably I want to say 5 minutes into the interview. Thank goodness it was only 5. I turned.
Didn't hit record.
No, didn't even turn it on.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I literally looked at Caleb, and I was like, yo. But the funny thing is, he had his homegirl here, and she was recording off of her camera, vlog style. So
So he had that audio.
Yeah. But we didn't end up using it. We kind of just started all over.
Gotcha,
I was that shit was crazy, bro. But now I'm extra fucking paranoid off of every little.
That's why he said he got that checklist, man. He be like,
over here
check.
knobs and shit, just making sure. I'm like, all right,
check,
levels
check.
right, levels
I know
right.
the feeling.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to the Pure Rap Network, and I'm happy to announce this is our first interview on the network. Since rebranding, and we announced that we were going to change to a Pure Rap Network on this man's podcast too. So
nice.
It's kind of funny how that ended up happening, coming full circle. And excuse me if I sound a lot nasally and sound like Squidder right now. I'm on my flu game shit right now, you know what I mean?
About to drop 81, you know.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? We got we got a very special guest in the building, as you can see. We got the host of Ain't Got It Yet podcast. He does, podcast production, videography, photography, and I'm sure we're gonna learn some more things about him as well. The jack of all trades. We got Michael Flix in the building, man.
I appreciate that, man. I like that intro. I appreciate it.
Hype it up.
I like that.
Of course. And first off, man, we appreciate you for. All right, chill out. Goddamn, man. It's like a sitcom, you know what I mean? All right, it wasn't that fun though. We believe we were on the 96th episode.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So first off, appreciate you for having us on.
Absolutely.
Because that was our first time. Well, no, I know you and Caleb were on another.
So that'll be the second time.
The second time on the
to be
platform.
On another platform, somebody else.
My first time. You know what I mean? On the platform. So that was.
I was happy to have you, man. We had fun. That was dope.
Yeah, that was fun. It was a dope experience too, because it feels weird being on the other side.
Yeah, the other side is different.
Because I'm at one point I was like, damn, I don't even know what to do. What do I do?
What do you
feel out of your element a little bit? You know what I mean?
I was excited coming here because I was like, man, I ain't got to set up my studio. I ain't got to worry about the flow. I could just sit back and just talk. I get to just chill today.
That was the good part.
I was excited about it. I was excited.
You ain't got to do too much thinking. You just I just flowing up questions, just whatever opinions you got on stuff. So
and it's dope to be able to continue the crossover. You know what I mean? I would say the podverse. You know what I mean? To keep this going.
I agree.
And hope it continues as well. You know what I mean?
100%.
And congratulations on hitting, or surpassing 100 episodes as well too.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
We gotta do it one more time.
I appreciate you.
That's a milestone. That's a milestone, man.
Thank you.
So first off, before we get into one of our segments that we do, man, how does it feel? I know you said it on your show as well, but how does it feel hitting 100?
It feels great, man. I feel accomplished, even though we're not stopping. This isn't the end. It's kind of like I'm not calling it season 2. It's kind of like season 2, a new chapter of the show. I'm just excited, man. There's a lot of stuff I've done in life that I got good at it, and then for whatever reason I stopped. But this is something I'm not stopping anytime soon. And this is when I set out to make this show, I'm hitting all the marks that I planned on hitting, accomplishing a lot of the stuff that I wanted to accomplish. So man, to get to 100 episodes, man, it felt great, and I'm just excited to keep going and see what else I could do with the show.
Man, that's fire. Shout out to Red too, man.
Yeah, 100%.
You guys are killing it, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
I be tuning in. That shit's funny, bro. Not even. I mean, some of the snippets you put out too, in a lot of the conversations. Shout out to you guys for answering my question about the dream guest too.
Oh yeah, no problem.
I appreciate that. I was like, I made it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been going good with Red, man. I've known him for about a year and a half now. We became friends like instantly. I mean, we worked the same job, so it was easy to kind of connect. We actually met. He was taking pictures and I was doing video.
Oh wow!
At the same party. Yeah. So yeah, we met then, and you know he took like my Nipsey Hussle. I did that when y'all was on too, I think. Yeah. I had Mitchie Slick on. He took pictures for that, and a few other few guests that I've had. He came and took pictures.
So them shits are clean, bro.
I appreciate it. Oh yeah, if y'all need Red, man, look him up on Instagram, man. He one of the dopest photographers in town.
Oh yeah.
And I'm a photographer myself, saying that, so he's real dope. But yeah, I had him on. I brought him in for an interview. Just I lost my co-host. I just needed somebody to kick it and talk. So I'm like, bring my homie on. And I think we had like a quick conversation about him possibly joining the show. He's like, I don't really think I got time for it. I don't really think it's my thing. And he came and did the episode, and he hit me like, bro, that was fun. I want to come back. I'm like, yeah, come back.
He got bit by the bug.
I'm like, yeah, bro, come back. And so now he like, yeah, bro, I think I want to be a co-host. Yeah, we rocking now.
All it takes is that one little itch, and you start just gravitating to things like, I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable doing
the homie Alex, who I brought over that one episode, he kind of said the same thing. He was like, because he was on one of the album reviews I did with Clips.
Yeah, so he was in 2 videos.
Yeah, and he was same thing. He was like, hey man, same situation, like, it's cool, I come back type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, once you get bit by that bug of podcasting,
once you get in that seat, you feel like, dang, this is comfortable. Like, oh, I could just talk.
Right.
Yeah, my own opinion on some things, and you just kind of flowing and stuff. So that's
and it's just cool. Like talking, like with the homies, just with the camera on. That's
that's all it really is. It's like if you don't think about the camera being there, it's just like, oh yeah, we just having a conversation. It's like,
but on the back of your mind, you still gotta make sure you know the camera before you start talking about something. You can't go.
I mean, we don't talk regulars on the show. Like, we all organic.
Hence the pure. You know what I mean? Try to keep it, as best as we can. You know what I mean? There's enough platforms out there for the others.
Yeah, we're not what was it? Oh, reaching for like clickbait and stuff like that.
We just longer road, but
exactly. You start making goofy moves when you start reaching for views and for clout and for attention like that. Like if you're just good at what you do and have genuine conversations that connect with people, then you're gonna be all right. That's actually why, other than just watching a lot of like the Breakfast Club and Hot 97 interviews, I was so I fell in love with watching interviews. Is one reason why I started my show. Why I started podcasting in the beginning. But also in high school, me and my friends, we weren't like the coolest kids on campus, but we were pretty popular. We were pretty cool. And whether we was like in front of the gym during school or after school in the parking lot after basketball practice, me and my brother and my homies, whenever we would stand around and talk, we'd be standing there talking for like an hour, and there'd be a group of people standing around just listening to us talk, not even chiming in on the conversation, just listening to us talk. So we was damn near podcasting in high school, just standing around talking with people, just standing there listening. So I thought, watching all the interviews, and I thought like, I think I could do that. I'm like, nah, you got to go to school for radio stuff. You got to learn. I'm like, nah, me and my homies, my brother, we've been sitting around talking to people, been listening, laughing, being entertained. So I think I could do that. You know what I mean? So that was how I got started.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. See, we was already about to, these are things we was going to ask too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're good. Because we're gonna jump back into that. But on our show we always start with rapid fire questions.
Okay, I like it.
So we usually start with it. I know most people that end with it. You know what I mean? So we always like to open with it.
Let's do it.
And we're definitely gonna jump back into the beginning as well.
For sure.
So our first question is something that we've been asking for quite a while. It's kind of been like one of the staple questions of the show. And you can only pick one out. So you basically have a briefcase, right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you 4 things that you can choose out of, for all these categories, but everything else gets erased from those categories. And you only have these 4 things in the briefcase, right?
Okay.
So it's 1 album, 1 TV show, 1 movie, and 1 book.
I like that.
So we'll start with 1 album. And it doesn't have to be hip hop. It could be fucking Michael Jackson off the wall. Like. It's a good album. Right?
It's classic. Right? It's classic for me.
Album.
Shout out to the people, man.
Shout out to the people.
Shout out to the people.
That's a tough one. I kind of want to say either Victory Lap or it's kind of left field, but I've always liked the album ever since I was a little kid, and I wasn't supposed to like it this much as a little kid. The Ja Rule 316 album.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I've always liked that, and I've never really spoken on it much.
Is that the one with the
it's he's kind of walking
through the? Oh, that's the red cover, or is that the one with the cartoon kind of like cover?
Nah, that's the red cover.
Okay.
Rule 33. Yeah, I think that was like I forgot what features he had on that album.
All like his
like the big records on there.
Yeah, I think that might have been like 98 maybe.
Oh yeah.
I remember being a kid. I remember being a kid, and I I grew up. My parents are my dad's a pastor, so I couldn't listen to everything at my house. Oh, so wow. I learned about learned about hip hop and like got into it like outside because we couldn't listen to it in our house. Yeah, but my cousin in LA, he listened to everything. And, and he had the album, and I remember some of the songs, some of the videos I had seen on TV. But then hearing the album, like the whole thing, I'm like, some of this is kind of crazy because I don't normally listen to this music, but it's dope though. Like it's fire, I like it. And so, and honestly, I haven't always listened to it. Like it's not an album that like I always keep in rotation. When I go on a trip, I always throw it on.
What made you think of that album? Though?
Just the album. I was trying to think about like from when I first started listening to music to now, the ones that I've always put on. There's a few Jay-Z albums. There's a few Jay-Z albums that I probably could have said. You know what? I'm gonna stick with Victory Lap.
Stick with Victory Lap?
Stick with Victory Lap.
Shout out Nipsey Hussle. Yeah. Shout out Nipsey Hussle, man. Yeah. It sucks that you even have to say that with Ja Rule. You're like, this is like left field. Like, it's like,
nah, I mean, hey, just kind of what comes. I mean, you don't really hear that name too much, like Ja Rule.
Yeah, but Ja Rule, like, we can't. But at the end of the day, bro, like I understand the the beef and everything that happened, like all the stuff that the Five Festival, all that shit that happened later on, but like but Ja Rule, bro, when it comes down to hits, bro, like
50 made everybody turn on him, and the music was never bad.
The music was never bad.
His music was never bad. Just 50 was such a big star, and it was like, I mean, who you gonna rock with, the new hot guy or this dude that's making the girl music? You know what I mean? So
you had like a lot of Ashanti records and stuff like that.
But the funniest part is when 50 Cent turned around and started singing on hooks.
Exactly.
So it's like it's it's my turn now.
So he saw if he sings. Well, I'm gonna sing now too.
Right. I'm like, damn, bro was playing chess. All right, one TV show.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. No hesitation.
No hesitation. My God.
That's my favorite show of all time. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Me too.
Yes, sir. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He was he had all the shoes. He was a star basketball player. He got all the pretty. He had all the pretty girls. I mean, he lived in his uncle's mansion. Was dry. Like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was fly. There was nothing.
The reverse jacket.
Everything. There was nothing lame about the Fresh Prince. There was nothing lame about the Fresh Prince.
I always had that on.
And everything.
I always had that on all the time. Most of the time. It was
and even just the characters, bro. Like for me, Carlton, bro, is such a good character, bro. Like we just be laughing watching that show. You be laughing. You be down ready to cry. Like some episodes, you be learning things.
And you know what? That's what I've always said about. Big time. Like all like the big sitcoms from back in the day, whether it was Martin, the Wayans brothers, Jamie Foxx. I mean, we didn't realize it now because we didn't know the movie stars that they would go on to be. But if you go back and like look at all the emotional episodes on all of those shows, the ones on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air were always the heaviest. Like,
oh man,
like the
gun.
Yeah, that one when his dad came. Yeah, the last episode, like it was a bunch of them. It was a bunch of them. And and those episodes, like I remember watching as a kid and being like stuck, like
bro,
like about to cry. Yeah. Like and
why don't he want me, man?
Yeah. I'm like, man, I got my dad and I'm about to cry. You know what I mean? But I was saying that to say, like, even like when you go back and watch the Jamie Foxx shows, like the emotional, like the heavy episodes of the Wayans brothers, all our favorite sitcoms. The episodes were good, but they like the gravity of it, or like how emotional it wasn't the same as the Fresh Prince. Yeah. So then when you see Will go on to be the big actor that he was compared to some of these other guys, they've all have amazing careers. Yeah, I'm saying none of them did what Will Smith did. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
And it just makes sense to when you go back to those episodes, the acting he was doing on his shows. You know what I mean?
There's more depth to it. Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, the character he did.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, man. One movie. But I say Will Smith movie now.
Get back Will Smith. Hey, he made some iconic movies,
bro.
Bad Boys is in my top 5. I don't think that's the one I'm gonna take though.
Which one though?
The first one.
First one, okay.
First one.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
I think the second one's probably the best, but the first one is the second one's a classic too. Though. Second one's a classic
for sure.
Ooh, movie. It's got to be either The Temptations or All About the Benjamins.
Man, All About the Benjamins. Darnell, don't look at me, bro. Don't look at me, bro.
I can only take one.
He's like,
I know when it comes to the movies,
I'm assuming he didn't watch that. He hasn't watched that one yet.
You gotta watch. If you want a good laugh, go watch.
I know
that's
about
a classic.
I know about it, but
hold on. Where am I going with this briefcase? Like, how long is this trip? Like, how like?
Now you got this briefcase fucking with you forever, bro. Like, I'm saying, like it's like
the last resort.
Like if you want to listen to music, this is the album.
This is the only movie that.
This is what I mean. Like for you. If you want to watch a movie, you want to watch a TV show, like that's all you have.
That's all you can watch.
Yeah.
Well,
I just use the briefcase because
I like it. I just gotta. Anyway, I like it. I could definitely I'm still cool with my movie and my show.
Oh, you might.
No, I'm saying my album.
Okay.
Oh yeah, album. Okay.
Movie.
Yeah.
You said Temptations, Bad Boy.
Yeah. One movie though, that's a tough one, bro. Everyone gets stumped at the movie. There's a lot of movies.
There's a lot of movies.
I'm gonna go with the Temptations, man.
Okay.
Go with the
Temptations. That's what Cuba Gooding Jr. Right? Or which one?
Nah, that's Leon.
Oh,
I don't even know all the
I'm thinking
actors'
of
names like
Fighting
that.
of the Temptations.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
thinking
yeah.
that
You
one.
think
That's what I thought.
Beyonce and Cuba.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
The other Temptations. I never watched that one.
Yes, I'm gonna go with the Temptations.
I'm a good movie person, so I kind of know my movies a little bit.
Yeah, this was the biopic of the group, the Temptations.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I haven't actually watched that one. But.
Damn, there's a movie you haven't watched?
I'm
not so
Nah, but he was saying about the group. Yeah, see, I never learned about the group, like the background of the Temptations, and I watched a lot of like other movies too. I guess like Ray Charles. Yeah,
You know what's really dope about that?
Jimmy Foxx, good ones.
About me loving the Temptations movie. So I didn't know. I mean, it was before my time.
Yeah.
So I didn't know about the group, the Temptations, until the movie.
Oh wow.
When the movie came out as a kid, I think it was like 97, 98, maybe. And it was just like I was addicted. Like, bro, like I would watch it anytime it was on. I had to watch it. I would like sing the songs and do the dances so much that my parents used to call me the Lost Temptation.
Yeah, that's funny.
And then check this out. I forget my aunt's name, but my mom's aunt used to sing for Motown.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And when I was in 7th grade, my dad's from Detroit. And when I was in 7th grade, we took a trip to Detroit to like see his hometown and everything. And the old Hitsville building where they used to record the music, it's a museum now.
Oh wow.
So they took us to the museum, and my mom's aunt's dress was on display inside the museum.
That's crazy.
How crazy is that,
that's
bro?
Wild.
And my mom was telling us on the plane, she was like, no, you know my aunt used to sing for Motown. She was like, watch, when we get in there, I'll ask them. I bet they know who she is. I bet they do. And her dress was on display.
Yo, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. That's like real family history right there.
For sure.
Damn, that's dope as hell.
Nah, that's pretty dope.
Your dad
My dad from Detroit too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
I
still need to make a trip up there. I
Yeah.
got so many cousins out there. They probably watching this, man. I gotta make a trip.
Yeah, and Dual Moolah, man, he been saying like he'll show you around too.
I know.
It's an artist that we've interviewed from Detroit that he keps telling Darnell, he's like, whenever you touch down, like
to come out. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of cousins out there I haven't met, but yeah, Detroit is a town I need to hit in my bucket list.
Go to the go to the museum. You know
Museums.
Go check out the
dress, I mean, even the neighborhood. Yeah, my grandma's
I haven't been
house.
as an adult. Like I said, I went as a kid, and
I was a kid,
all this stuff, like just driving through the city and seeing different stuff. Like, oh, that place probably be fly. Like, and just hearing the stories about like whether it's like battle rappers from there, like any artist that I know that's talked about like Detroit, like it sounds like it's real dope. And they say it's just like the Bay Area, and I love the Bay.
Yeah. That's what most of my
I heard it
is
changed so much though. Everything's like gentrified.
I'm sure.
Like that.
Well, I'm sure because the part of town that I was visiting, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It probably needed to be.
I mean,
not as far as like displacing people, but I'm saying like it needed some upkeep. It needed some
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
And last one is one book.
One book.
One book. That's another one that be stumping people too.
Oh yeah.
It would either be.
And the Bible counts, just in case.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Bible. I'm going with the Bible then. I didn't even think about that. I'm glad you said that too. Yeah, I'm going with the Bible for sure. I'm going with the Bible.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I just
It's a
remember,
book. I'm low-key
sometimes you don't think about it.
I'm low-key ashamed of myself. I didn't think of that on my own.
Because you were talking about like pastor and this and that. Like you're talking about like yeah.
And I've been in the Word a lot more, been praying a lot more, been trying to take my walk with God much more serious these days. I'm really ashamed I didn't think of that.
Yeah,
but the Bible for sure.
That's
the Bible
real.
for sure.
Yeah, I've been in the same mindset. That's why when I saw your snippet about the OnlyFans, when you said that, I was like, I could relate. Like I could relate. Like, right. That was a funny question too, by the way.
Always need that.
Yeah. That's funny. I had that same conversation. My sister asked me, she's like, would you date? Like, she asked me, would you ever date a girl who does that? Like, or like a porn star and stuff? And we had a long, I was like, trying to like use my words wisely. I was like, I'm talking to my sister right now. So let me,
I I don't think I could do it, bro.
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't need a bunch of dudes saying what's mine, bro. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
People,
When I guess it's kind of the same if like your girl was like a famous like model or actress, everybody be seeing her too. But
Yeah, but I think that's a little.
it is there because it's not.
You
like
ain't getting.
right.
You know,
right.
yeah.
I couldn't.
it's
date
like
her.
would you date a girl that works at Hooters?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. Hooters. Yeah, but that's like I'm saying like
Yeah, out there,
for sure.
basically out there.
Like
Right,
you know, at least a model. You know, you might still. I guess depending on what type of modeling, you know. But
Yeah,
we totally went left. We're supposed to be talking about the Bible, man. Come on, now.
we're talking about the Bible.
Talking about the Bible. What we doing? What we doing? Let's get back.
Say way back.
We're getting lost, man. The temptations. No pun intended.
That was good.
So we got Victory Lap, Fresh Prince, The Temptations, and the Bible.
Yes.
Nice, bro. Yeah, that's a good four right there.
I like that
It's a good
briefcase.
briefcase.
I like
yeah,
that
yeah.
briefcase right
About to be walking around sporting the briefcase we handcuffed to.
Backpack,
No one's gonna get it.
whatever, yo.
We gotta throw away the key. All right, so next one is you're in a zombie apocalypse and can only choose one weapon, but no guns are allowed. By the way, these questions go from here to
I like it.
yeah.
Zombie apocalypse, one weapon, no gun.
No guns, unfortunately.
Need that though.
I don't know how to use a crossbow.
Yeah, people be saying crossbow,
A knife is too
but it's
short.
like I'm like, do you even know how to, you know?
On a video game.
Yeah, on a video game. Yeah.
I'd probably say just give me a big backpack full of grenades then probably. Or a flamethrower.
Damn, a backpack full of grenades is crazy.
What's the
what if they get close to you?
what's the
That's
What bazooka?
Nah, RPG, that's too much.
Bazooka
just
type.
like a flamethrower.
Yeah, I'm going with a flamethrower.
Yeah, it doesn't count as a gun. Yeah, it's a flamethrower.
Slide it up.
Yeah, I'm going with a flamethrower. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, you about to.
Hey man. Too much arcade games. You trying to think.
Let's hope that don't. Yeah, I was watching The Last of Us, and you know, there's some of these questions be randomly popping to me. I'm like, what would I do? Like,
I like it.
I just be watching someone like that's a good question right there. You know,
I like
What
it.
would you
I
do?
like it.
all right, Darnell, you could ask your questions.
Oh, okay. Is there a song you like but would feel embarrassed if people knew?
I guess we're about to find out right now.
Not really embarrassed, but I be in the car rocking out to some of the girl songs, bro.
Yeah.
Like Beyonce's "Love on Top."
Oh, that's a good song.
Bro,
yeah.
I turn the bass up all the way,
Yeah.
turn the volume up all the way, and be singing that thing.
Okay,
bro.
so
With the windows down or
with the windows down, bro. I've been
That's all
singing
they
that,
ask,
bro. Finally, you put my love, bro.
Yeah.
Like dudes pulling up, like looking at me, like,
they-
what is he on?
They start singing too.
So
Hey, bro,
probably,
what would you do? They pulled up, they turned their shit up, and it's the same song playing. Yeah,
You start rocking out.
Yeah, y'all start rocking out.
that'd be crazy, bro.
Yeah,
That's-
probably. Yeah, Love on Top. I do. I mean, of course, I'm a big Jay-Z fan, but Drunk in Love, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Oh, yeah.
But not. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, Jay-Z's on it, so I guess I can get away with liking that song. But Love on
Yeah.
Top.
Yeah,
Love on Top.
so that would be the one where, like, not necessarily embarrassed, but
Embarrassed.
like the homies in the car, you ain't.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
you
just
got a
like,
different-
bro, what are you
When you
doing?
got the aux
Yeah,
cord, they
that's
like,
what- yeah,
you
yeah.
playing this?
Yeah,
Like,
they're gonna look at you like.
in front of
Yeah.
a whole bunch of dudes in here, like, why
Yeah,
you
yeah,
playing
right.
Beyonce? Like,
Imagine me in the passenger
Yeah.
seat. Hey, bro,
But
you
I-
get the aux?
Yeah.
Love on Top.
hey, I respect it. He said with the windows down.
the
I'm
windows
thinking
down, that's
with the
real.
windows up,
Yeah, I
AC's
would've
up.
thought-
Yeah,
right, I
my
would-
man.
yeah, I would've thought
I need to
would've
get
Hey,
my whole bag, windows down,
Hey, I respect it.
volume all the way up.
I respect it. What sport would you choose if you could be a professional athlete?
Basketball. Baseball players make the most money.
True.
That's a
But
fact.
I got a
I
bag.
mean, like if I would be good enough, like if I was athletic enough and good enough to be a professional athlete, I would want to show off everything I could do.
Yeah.
Like in football, like Deion was one of the fastest dudes on earth.
Yeah.
Playing baseball, how much can you really show it? Like, you know what I mean?
True.
Like
That's a good point.
you can catch, like, you know what I mean? Like, so
You got to be really good to be able to showcase all of
right.
it.
I think basketball. I'm gonna go basketball. Not even I think
basketball
basketball for sure.
contracts though are getting higher and higher every year, bro.
Oh,
Basketball?
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like if you're not a baseball player, then basketball would be the sport to go to as far as contract wise. Like
What about football?
like people about football is cool, but you know it's position based as well too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
Can't guarantee all the
Yeah.
money. You can mess around, and take one hit and be done for the season.
Season.
Like,
yeah,
True.
because on
That's-
basketball, bro, you could be 10th person on the team making more than 10 mil. You know what I mean? So it's like, and that's the 10th guy. You know what I mean? So imagine if you know your shit's going up.
Yeah.
And then you gotta think like
endorsements, all that stuff too.
In basketball, some of your worst injuries. I mean, of course, if like you like fall and like land on your head or your neck, that's crazy. But like some of like the worst injuries are like is either an ACL tear or an Achilles, and those used to be brutal. You're done.
Yeah.
Like now, take a season off, come back, and you probably gonna. I mean, you might not be the exact same player, but you still gonna have your burst in your legs and all that. Well, before, if you tore your ACL, it was like, you got like 2 more years and you're probably done. And in 2 years, you was much slower. You didn't jump as high.
Yeah,
it ain't like that no more. So yeah, I would go basketball. And basketball is my, I film basketball. I don't really play any much anymore, but basketball is my favorite sport. So yeah, basketball for sure.
That's funny because it actually segued to our next question. I guess we know what you played in high school now, which was basketball.
Oh, yeah, I played basketball. I was actually a better football player than basketball player.
Okay. So I guess, yeah. So we were pretty much going to ask, like, when you were, because, we know which the content that you do for high school athletes. That was going to be the question, like, when you were in high school, what sports did you play? I know you mentioned basketball, but so you played football. Was there anything else as well?
Yeah, I ran track for, like, I only did, like, 2 meets, and then I'm embarrassed to say I didn't have a grade, so I didn't get to stay on the team. And I didn't go back the next year. I was like, I don't really want to run track. But I played basketball. I actually got cut from the freshman team. I don't got no Michael Jordan story. I got cut from my freshman basketball team, but then the 3 years after that, I played for my school. I actually didn't play. Actually, what's funny? My freshman year in high school, I was still so short and so light that I played Pop Warner football my freshman year in high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I didn't play varsity football until my senior year, but excuse me. I started at defensive back, and I was ranked number 12 in the county. Oh, and I played kickoff return. Played kickoff return as well.
Oh, okay. I play that too. Okay, I played DB. Okay, I respect that. Kickoff. Yeah, I did all that. Yeah,
that's crazy, right?
I played. What high school? What high school?
I went to Orange Glen out in Escondido.
Orange Glen. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. I played running back too, but I was the backup running back. Which was cool. I started on defense. It was like it's cool. Yeah. But I was the running back that like whenever they put the H back in the slot to run a route. Oh yeah. They sent me out to run a route. I didn't really run between the tackles too much. Okay. I just ran routes as an H back.
Yeah. Damn, that's dope as hell, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Damn, so you had the AI, like they always said, then they say AI was the better, he said like was better at football than he was at basketball.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, I don't know, like how much can you really like believe that though? Like maybe at the time.
Have you seen the tape?
I know I've seen the tape, but I'm saying like you won't really know unless you went to the NFL.
Oh, I see.
Like I'm talking about as far as the levels, like that could have been his peak.
He would have to get bigger.
We don't know.
And he wasn't gonna play quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like what's the that's the only reason I said like at that time, yes. But I'm like,
but even at free safety, he was rocking dudes.
Yeah, AI is like, I mean, he's in my top 5 personally, my personal NBA top 5. But yeah.
Doing his thing.
Shout out to AI. I guess before we get into the initial interview as well, who are your top 5 basketball players
of all time or right now?
Tough.
All time.
Damn. Top 5 all time. Okay. All time?
Yeah, let's do all time and then let's do all time and then let's do current.
All time.
Just to give the current affair,
LeBron. This is in no particular. I do got LeBron number 1, but the rest is in no particular.
And that's a whole nother discussion.
LeBron.
That's another episode.
LeBron, Kobe, Jordan. LeBron, Kobe, Jordan. Magic Johnson.
Fire. That fifth spot. Either
Shaq or Kareem. I'm going to go Shaq. I'm going Shaq.
Shaq, bro. Current. You still got LeBron in there currently?
Top 5?
Yeah.
He's still
do
doing
it?
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still playing. You had him all time.
He's still playing at 30.
Yeah. And he was balling last year, bro.
Yeah. Nah, he's still balling.
Yeah, he was balling. Like, he was putting up numbers.
Right now. So it's
got to still be healthy.
Yeah.
Luka.
Shout out Luka.
Doing his thing.
Luka.
Shout out the Lakers.
Giannis.
Giannis is my guy, bro. Shout out to Giannis, man.
Anthony Edwards.
Oh,
fire.
Yeah, top.
He's injured right now, but Jason Tatum.
Yeah, shout out to Jason Tatum.
They was gonna say he about to be out for the season, but hopefully not.
He'll probably, yeah.
It's my 5th spot.
Jaylen Brown gonna have to show out, man.
Man, somebody gotta step up.
Nah, I can't say Kawhi. Kawhi's not top 5 no more.
Yeah, currently.
Man.
Ooh, I don't know. Let me come back to that.
Who's your team? Lakers?
Lakers.
Okay,
all day. Yeah.
I was thinking he was gonna say somebody else.
Who you think I was gonna say?
SGA?
Oh yeah, that's one.
Oh yeah, that's one.
He's got to be 5th. He got to get top 5. He won league MVP and he won the ship.
Yeah.
It'd be disrespectful not to have. Yeah, so yeah, that rounds up.
I mean, but this is your current. Though.
Yeah, but
not necessarily like
that's true.
Because if we were talking about everyone, Jokic, you know what I mean? It's like
there's a lot.
Yeah,
but I mean,
because to me, I feel like the current. If we're taking personals out of it, it would for sure be SGA, Jokic, Giannis, Luka, Tatum.
I thought you were gonna say.
See, I got mixed because you said top 5, and then then I was thinking personal 5. I kept going between those.
Yeah,
if I'm going personal, then LaMelo Ball gets my 5th spot.
Oh, really?
I love his game.
Wow.
I love his game, bro.
I just don't expect that. I know.
He a
No, he's a baller. Don't
he a
get me wrong.
knucklehead, not a knucklehead, but he doesn't. He just plays to show off. It don't really look like he really
but he's
playing.
still
It
balling.
don't look like he really playing to win.
Yeah,
you know
and he's doing that in the NBA too. It's like, yo, he's over here balling on NBA dudes like this, like just having fun.
I've been a big fan of LaMelo since they was in high school.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So
I thought you was gonna say Norman Powell. I thought he was gonna. Hey, he's stepping up.
oh yeah, big time. He's playing for
Stepping
Miami
up.
Heat now. Shout out Norman Powell.
And that's my team too.
Yeah,
So
he's playing on your team now.
We need somebody right
He's
now.
going.
bro.
He's going into Florida, man.
Hey, Norman Powell need to be an All-Star next year, man. He should have been. He should have been the one this year.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
He should've
I
been
hope
All-Star.
so.
Norman Powell's been playing
Yeah.
All-Star basketball, bro.
Yeah.
Show him his respect.
No, he's
Yeah.
been showing out.
I'm a Heat
Hey,
fan, so I
that'd be-
want you to
that'd
be the
great,
All-Star, man.
That'd be great for the city, though.
I'm
Man.
a-
If he was an All-Star, yeah,
Yeah.
he
That's
deserves
Norman
it.
Powell, man. So we're talking about the beginning of podcasting. You know, like you said, being in the parking lot after the games or after the practices and having the crowd around. What was the moment that you first started your first podcast? Because I know going through YouTube, it wasn't Ain't Got It Yet first. You know what I mean? When were you like, man, let's try this out?
My first ever podcast was in 2016. It was called it was right after I had my son. It's called My Hood Fatherhood.
Oh,
I was
wow.
just talking about me, my journey as being a new dad, and I was married at the time, so like my journey as a husband and being a new dad, and I was teaching preschool too, so I was just talking about everything that was going on in my life at the time. But yeah, that was my first show back in 2016. It was called My Hood Fatherhood.
Wow.
It's on SoundCloud.
Oh wow, really?
Oh, damn.
The episodes might still be up there. They might still be up there.
Oh, you don't have the old account still? Like,
Nah,
you
I don't have it. I don't have it.
Yo, we're gonna have to look that up, bro. We're gonna have to look that up. Hey, you got SoundCloud?
Yeah. I mean, I don't use it like as much, but
So I was like, hey, dude, let's do our research real quick.
Let me know
Yeah,
what you think. Let me know what you think. A young Flix on the mic.
I got SoundCloud too, so
it's not on YouTube. None of that is on YouTube.
Nah, I wasn't doing video back then. It was just
yeah.
audio. And I was recording it off my phone. I would get off work on
It was just you.
it was just me. And I
wow.
have a studio. It was just me.
So you were like journaling in a way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I would get off
That's not
work.
too bad, yeah.
What was my early day from work? I think it was Wednesdays because that was the only time like I had the house to myself for a couple hours. I would come home, eat lunch, and then just go in my son's room and hold my phone and just look at my notes and just talk.
Yeah.
I think I maybe did like 11 or 12 episodes maybe before I stopped.
Oh, wow.
Or I stopped that show and then started doing something else.
Yeah. What made you feel comfortable enough to do that? Like, especially by yourself. Usually, I know a lot of people sometimes if they're doing something like that, like or being vulnerable or whatever, putting that out by themselves, it's a lot more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's easier when you have someone else over there. What made you feel comfortable enough to do that, like, and to put that out?
I think I just wanted to share. I've always just wanted to share. I don't really know how to say this without making it like sound like I'm trying, like I think so highly of myself. But like whatever position I'm in, that I'm enjoying, I want to show how much I'm enjoying it and make it look cool so others will want to do it. So like I got married young. I mean, we're not together now, but I got married young, and like a lot of people like, oh, when you get married, like it's this and that and this and that. I would try like making my point to show people like it's dope to be young and married, like it's fly. And so I was doing the same thing with being a dad. It was like it's dope to be like a young black dude raising a black, a young black boy, like fully committed to fatherhood and to his family. Like I just wanted to show people that was fly and that it was dope. Yeah. And then also I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast. I was watching the Brilliant Idiots podcast. So lots of radio interviews. So I was like, I want to do that. And the way that I could do it is, telling my story through fatherhood.
Yeah, that's fire. So I guess fast forward to to the present, or I guess the beginning Ain't Got It Yet podcast. When did that come into fruition? Like of when you started Ain't Got It Yet podcast, and what's the meaning behind that name?
Started about 3 years ago. My homegirl, she's like my sister. Shout out Sarah B. We were both working at a radio station together. And we both decided we don't want to work there anymore. And actually, while we were at the radio station, we was like, yo, we need to do a show together. Like, we got this dope energy, this dope chemistry. Like, we need to do a show together. And everybody was telling us, like, yo, y'all need to do something together. And so we never did it on the radio. So thank God we never did it at that radio station. Honestly, with all due respect.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Shout out to y'all, man. Hope y'all doing your thing.
we both left there. And actually, she was like, hey, let's go get a drink and talk. So we got a drink, and she was just like, talking about things. She's like, what you finna do now that not at the radio station? I'm like, I don't know, but I still got all my cameras and mics, so I'm gonna make it shake somehow.
Yeah.
And I still have my studio too.
Okay.
Like I got my studio in 2020, like during the pandemic. I think I was over there like 2021 maybe. So I already had my studio, so it was like, I'm gonna just go back to my studio. But then we need to do a show together, start a show. So we brainstormed it and got it going. And we had the ideas of what we wanted to talk about and like how we wanted to film or what we wanted to look like. We never came up with a name. Oh, wow. So like when we sat down for the first episode, she was like, fam, what's our name? Yeah. And I was like, I don't know. She was like, we ain't even got a name. And she was like, oh, we should call it that. We should call it We Ain't Got It Yet.
Yeah,
like, there we go. There we go. So it just stuck. And then when she left, I was like, I gotta come up with a name because if I ain't got a co-host, there's no we. So it was like I just dropped the we and just ain't got it yet podcast.
Yeah, because I can stem on so many things too. Just ain't got it yet. You know what I mean? Like, because I love the name personally. Like, I'm like, that's
it's a nice ring to it.
Yeah, ain't got it yet podcast.
Yeah, it's just like organically, it's like, oh yeah, ain't got it, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, because that's how I even felt too. Even as when we went on the platform, like I was just making a joke to Kayla because I'm like, with our podcast and with the direction that we go, I'm like, hey, we ain't got it yet, but we getting there though, like, So I was just like making jokes to him about that, about the name, like, and that's why I love the name. You know what I mean? It's kind of like one of those names where it's like, that's funny. That's because it's the story. Hearing the story behind it, like I'm like, damn, that's crazy. That makes sense. You know what I mean? Of how that came to fruition. Because I thought it was gonna be one of those things like that, where it's like a grounded type of name.
Oh,
you know
okay,
what I mean?
okay.
Like, yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right,
absolutely
cool.
does. Absolutely does.
Yeah, that's fire, man.
And before you keep going, and it kind of just like the way that I like to go about podcasting, the name lines up with how I like to do things because I'll come up with my topics and like the things that I want to talk about. But like if I'm like I don't want to say reporting on something, but if I'm talking about something like happened in the world, like if I was talking about like the Charlie Kirk incident or Charlie Kirk being murdered, I'm gonna do all my homework. So when I come on the podcast to talk about it, I'm informed.
Yeah.
But like other stuff where it's like, I don't know, would you know. Like say if it's like a dating topipic.
Okay.
And I know I want to talk about it, but I haven't really flushed the thought out to like I don't even know where I land on this.
Got it yet.
I don't even know. I ain't even got it yet. So it just works out. It just works out.
Yeah. So that's like the tagline as far for even like for stuff like that.
Exactly. I like to say like when I'm explaining to people like when you're going through life and like everybody's been there. Like when you're going through life and you feel like even like with podcasting, you can be like I ain't really found my footing. I don't know how I want to record. I don't know what I want to do. And then right when you feel like you figured it out, like okay, this is how I'm gonna do it. Yeah. And then like something happens and you gotta switch it up. It's like, nope, I ain't got it.
Yeah.
I ain't got it.
That's a fact, bro.
You gotta start somewhere, Just gotta just start it. Just don't even think about it. It's like, oh, just go ahead and start it.
And it's dope that you like just decide to start to like because like you said, you guys could have sat down and everyone has these plans and these visions, but don't execute it. You know what I mean? I'm sure we see so many podcasts out here where people just executed that plan, and the idea, just sat down and just episode 1 and let it come as it goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm the type of person, man. Like I gotta put feet to the pavement, bro. I gotta get some action going. Yeah. If I sit around and try to plan and try to brainstorm for too long, I'm gonna be planning and brainstorming until I don't want to do it no more. Yeah. Because if I like for things to like operate the way they should. Like I want the production to look nice. I want the conversation to be flowing the way it's supposed to. And so when that's so important, you could be like trying to make that happen on paper for so long. It's like, no, it's not ready yet. Yeah. It's not ready yet. But for me, I'm the type like, I'm gonna brainstorm. I'm gonna figure out like the bones and the skeletons of it. Right. But then after that, I gotta just jump in and go. And if the audio's bad, I'm gonna work through that. If like, I'm gonna work through all the problems, but I gotta just go. Right.
Nah, 100%. And like you said, like that's the best way to learn too. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Sometimes when you just go, like you will start working out those kinks, as it goes on. I know for us, that was a big thing, having no experience whatsoever with equipment, editing, like nothing, no experience whatsoever. That was never any of our fields, you know what I mean? So, just learning all that stuff as we went on. And like I always tell people, go to episode 1 and just see from now, you're just like, damn. Like, even on social media, it's edits start looking like,
Okay, I was just, I was about to say that though. If you go back to like watch me and Sarah's like first episode, like It don't really look that good. But we had to get started though, you know what I mean? And I'm proud. I like you just said, I'm proud of that. Like I like to go back and see the growth. Like even when I was in high school, it's not the same, but it's kind of similar. When I was in high school, I used to rap. Like I used to write rhymes. And I never threw away a rhyme book until like we moved. Like I never threw away a rhyme book.
Yeah.
And I remember one time, like I was just going like in my closet and I saw one of them. I'm just going through it. I'm looking at them like, bro, I was trash. And I used to be putting this music out like telling people like, yo, I'm dope, bro. Listen to me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this was horrible.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So, and I felt like it was good. You know what I mean? So to go back and like see like where you started from to where you are now, I do like watching that journey. I do.
Man, I can relate to that, bro. When I was in high school, I still had my very first, when I first started writing, because I started off freestyling, like just off the top. And when I was like, oh, let me try like actually writing that shit. Same thing back then. I thought it was dope. I was like, oh, this shit fire. You know, I'm like 16 writing this shit. I'm like, man, ain't nobody better than me. Blah, blah. Yo, I look at that shit now and I'm just like, I might throw it away because I'm like, I don't want nobody to ever like if I like, you know, God forbid if I died tomorrow, I'm like, yo, I do not want nobody to find that.
Literally, bro, we were moving and I was about to throw them out, and my mom, because I was always writing, I took my rhyme book everywhere, and my mom saw me like walking them over to the dumpster. She was like, you better throw those out. I'm like, yeah, mom, this stuff is trash.
Yeah.
She was like, no, don't throw it out though. Like it's dope to like go back and look at it. I was like, no, you're right.
That's why I still have it, because I've had many times where I'm like, I'm like right over the trash can. Like
He's like,
I see the fireplace. I'm like,
I got a funny story about rhyme
fire
books.
on it.
I got a funny story about rhyme books. One of my cousins, and I won't say his name, but he gonna know who I'm talking about. He wrote rhymes in high school too, and he was nice too. He was nice. Me and him, Cassidy was our favorite rapper back then.
Shout out to Cassidy, man.
And he was right. Like he used to tell us, like, bro, I didn't even go to school for school. Like I went to school to battle. Like I went to school to freestyle and to battle.
Yeah.
Like I was just looking for somebody to rap against. And his because of that, like his grades was horrible. Like all D's and F's. Brought that report card home. His dad was like, what? And you want to write rhymes all day? His dad went and grabbed his rhyme book, took it outside, and lit it on fire.
Oh, damn.
He had a studio session coming up too. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
He was like, Dad, what are you doing? Like, yeah.
Damn. That's when you should have had everything like on technology, man. Should have had
This was before.
Yeah, this was before all that, but
like,
you know, but
yeah, because I
you wish you would have had it at that time. He probably like, damn.
Yeah, when you had the backup, right? You got your damn.
But you
flash
know,
drives and stuff like
to
that.
that point about like, you know, having it electronically, like if I still write to I doubt I'll ever record music again, but I still write. Like I was actually working on a poem earlier today. And I need to write it. Like if I get an idea, if I'm out, I'll jot it down in my notes in my phone. But as far as like when I'm writing, whether it's like music or a poem, like I have to like physically write it down, pen and paper.
Yeah, it's a different feeling. Like I feel like from writing it on paper than the phone.
I think I don't know if this makes sense, but it makes it more real to me.
Yeah.
It's, like I kind of look at it. I had never thought about this before, but now I'm thinking about it. I kind of feel the same way about like streaming music.
Yeah,
like you could like download an album and you bought it, but is it really yours? Because if you don't have a phone, how can you listen to this music? Or if you don't have what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel the same way about like rhymes.
Want the physical copy?
Yeah, it's not physical though.
I could always go and grab my rhyme book unless somebody sets it on fire. I could always go and grab my rhyme book. And I mean, we all are always gonna have our phones, but like, what if you don't have your phone? You know? What I mean? And then also, honestly, for me, and again, I don't rap anymore, but I still, and I know it's a common thing, people do it, but I still have that visual burned into my brain of Drake at Hot 97 rapping off the phone.
Oh,
and just how whack that was. And I'm not one of these people that want to kill Drake every 10 seconds.
Yeah,
he lost that battle, but I'm not one of them people that want to kill him every 10 seconds.
But it was bad though. Like that was like
seeing him like.
Yeah,
I was like,
and not ready too. Like it was like, ooh, like because if you're all gonna, because I've done it. I put out freestyle like on my page. Like most of them are just all memorized anyways. But like I read off my phone before. But it's like if you're gonna have it, but it would be like something fresh. Like I just, but like I just wrote. But like if you are gonna read on your phone, like have that shit ready and to go.
And
like,
it was just
you know what I mean? Like,
the optics of it was so like strange to me because when I used to rap, like it was like the what's the dude at the conducting that dude, like he got like the little thing in front of him to put the sheet music on there. Like the studio I used to go to.
That like.
Well, no, I'm saying the studio I used to go to, we had one of those.
Oh yeah, where you could put the paper
I would just put my rhyme book right there, and so like I got my hands, I could fully get into my rhymes, and so to see like the phone like.
That was like it just showed like just probably at that point in time like whatever he had going on was just unpreparedness. You know what I mean? Like
look what he turned it into though. So like,
that's what I'm saying.
Who
So
am I to say?
it is what it is.
Who
You
am I
know
to
what I
say?
mean? Yeah. But I mean, but it's still all little elements of hip hop. Where you're like you look back and you're like, ooh,
yeah, 100%.
Damn, like
1,000%.
You know what I mean? So let's get into photography and videography. Like,
Okay.
when was the moment that you had the eye for that, that you want to even like experiment with photography?
Experiment with photography. I really didn't start trying to really experiment with photography until I took my camera. Is that true? I guess, yeah. I took my camera to a basketball game just to practice. So I bought my first camera because, like I said, I've always been writing. I wrote a short story.
Okay.
About a homeless dude that it's a pretty dope story, I think. But I wrote a story about a homeless dude. And I'd be reading it every day, just like looking for like mistakes or like edits that I can make or ways to make the story better. And after reading it for like 3 or 4 days, and I'm like, hey, this is pretty dope. Like, this pretty dope. It feels like a little, like a mini movie, like a short film. So I bought a camera and started trying to shoot my short film, but I was trash, like everything. Like what I had. It
was videography first, like, you want to shoot videos first before photography? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What year was this? If you
This
don't mind.
was 17.
Okay.
I know my son was born. He was born in 16, so I had to be either 16 or 17. But yeah, I never forget. Bought the camera. I took it out to the park. I'm like trying to like set up my scenes. I have my ex-wife and my son with me. They out there trying to help me out. I'm trying to like set up my scenes and everything. But it's everything I did. Like, it didn't. What I had in my brain, I couldn't.
Wasn't showing on that.
I couldn't bring it to life. So I was like, I need some practice. So I just started taking my camera outside everywhere, just filming anything. And I think I had just stopped coaching, but I was at all the high school basketball games anyway. And so I was like, you know what? I'm already going to the game. Let me bring my camera. If I can get good, like following fast moving players, then I'll be able to film a lot of stuff outside. And so I sat in the stands, but I would stand up from time to time. And then I think by like the third quarter, I went and stood on the baseline. And I just put my camera in my bag and I'm walking out. And it was at Hoover High School. I forget who that was playing. I forget who Hoover was playing against. But a parent from the other team came up to me and was like, hey man, you filmed the whole game. I saw you with the camera. And I was like, yeah. He was like, hey, how much for the footage?
Oh, wow.
And I was like, $85. He was like, all right. Went in his pocket and gave it to me. I was like, oh, I'm coming back to the game. I'm going to a game tomorrow to make some more money. You know what I mean? So that was really how it started. But I really didn't, like, I wasn't trying to like play with like colors or like really trying to learn the camera at that point. I was just trying to get good, like focusing in and following things. But after he paid me to do it, I was like, the next game that I go to, I need to like have it more steady. I need to start playing with the camera and figuring out the settings. So it wasn't until like 17, I want to say, when I took my camera to that first basketball game.
Wow. Man, that's crazy. What? And the fact that you came up with the price off the top of your head too, you're like,
I know, like,
because most people would have been like,
I actually, you know what? I actually regret
like,
not telling him $100. Honestly, you know how I think when like you at a job interview and like, well, how much did you want?
Yeah,
how much you looking for and pay?
How much you looking for?
And like, you really want like 30, but you don't want to say 30 and sound like you asking for too much.
Right. You want the job.
So you say like, I'll take like, $27.50. You're like, okay, done. You're like, I should have said 30.
Right.
It was one of them things. It was one of them things where I was like, I should have said 100, but I want to be like, man, that's too expensive. Get out my face. So I was like, 85. He's like, okay, bet.
Yeah, especially when you pull out the money.
I was like,
the money.
I should have said 100.
He would have gave me that extra.
I should have said 100.
Wow, that's crazy.
So is that what like kind of inspired you to kind of like do more basketball videos, like moving forward, like in your career? It's like, oh shoot, like damn.
So
people,
it was that.
People like my work.
100%. It was. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was to make. Honestly, I wanted to make some more money. Honestly.
Yeah.
But then just like I said, I used to coach basketball and I played in school, and then just the athlete that I was in school when I was in high school. Like I said, I was one of the best in the county, but I never got a PPR interview. I never had like the newspaper write about me ever. And so, and I understand it. Like I wasn't the star on my team, so I understand how sports goes. I've been playing my whole life, but I was like, it'd be dope if I can get an interview sometime, you know what I mean? And so when I started covering high school sports, I was like, I'm gonna start giving interviews and start covering the kids that don't normally get that kind of light.
Wow.
The top guys in the county, top guys in the city, everybody gonna cover them. Everybody gonna make a mix for them. Everybody gonna give them an interview or write up about them. Like I wanna talk to, like, so that kid had 25, and that's why everybody's in his face.
Yeah.
This dude had 10, 8, and 6. He was killing tonight. I want to talk to him. I want to ask him like how he got ready for the game and what his role is on the team. So,
and you're motivating those kids too,
100%.
like because now they're looking at like, oh wow, someone is watching, like you know, they're not just here, because obviously you're on the game playing, but there's always those thoughts about you know you want it's competitive too, you know what I mean? So you're like, damn, like man, I want that too. So I'm sure some kids
you never
out there,
know who's watching.
Yeah, it's probably like motivated from you even just going up to them and you know.
That's
doing that,
actually
you know?
a really dope thing about the name that I've built for myself with my content, with my sports content here in town. It doesn't always happen, but I notice when I walk in the gym when the kids when they're warming up,
they're like,
I notice their swag change. I notice they start trying to do more.
Yeah.
And even like parents, like some parents that come and tell. I remember was it Carlsbad? I think it was Carlsbad High School. Walked in to film a game and I heard a kid say, "Oh, Michael Flix is here."
Oh, that's
and
fire.
so I walked to the corner to put my bag down, and I had to walk back past them. And a mom stepped down, and she was like, "I have to meet you. You're Michael Flix."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yes, ma'am. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?" She was like, "Oh, I know exactly who you are. The kids talk about you all the time. They were saying like 2 weeks ago they can't wait till Michael Flix is at one of their games. This, that, and the third." And I was like, "That's dope. That's why you do it. That's why you do it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's dope.
Other than put like it's dope to put out good content and have people appreciate it, but like have people excited, have people be excited to have you pull up and and cover them, and like it's a dope feeling.
Like
and
that,
you know you're gonna get better content too, because now the kids see you. They're like, oh, now they're about to play harder because they want to be. They want their footage. They're gonna be on camera. They want that footage to show. Like, hold on, I was balling out. So,
like the type of recognition you get, like like them coming out and be like, hey, I need to give you your flowers. Like, hey, you actually really like doing videos and stuff.
Yeah.
And people like in the youth, especially when the youth talk about you. That's how you know you're doing something.
That's what it's about.
No, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Where'd the Flix name come from, man?
Flix.
Oh,
Did someone like give you that handle? You know? Or?
Nah, I gave it to myself. I wish, honestly, bro. I wish I had some like super fly, like super
like backstory.
cool story to it. But honestly, all it was, I was taking a lot more pictures and doing a lot more content with the camera.
Yeah.
And I needed an account. I needed an Instagram account for that content. And I mean, my name. My real last name was already taken with my personal Instagram, and so I was like, I don't want to be like Michael Pictures or like something like, you know what I mean? I was like, I need something cool, and I'm like, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, Flix is I was saying Flix, I was calling pictures Flix before I made it my name.
Okay.
And then I was like, you know what? If I'm Michael Flix, that kind of sounds like Michael Vick, so it'll like ring. It'll ring in people's heads. You know what I mean? But no one's ever made that connection, which is cool. Cool. But yeah, that's how the Flix came about.
Yeah, that's dope. Nah, because I always say like that. That's like when you find that name, like it just rolls off the tongue. Will you know what I mean? And then you came out with the hats.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come out with the hats.
That's what I'm saying. Look at the hats, bro.
Yeah, look at the hats. Look at the detail.
Hit me up, grab a Flix hat, man. Grab a Flix hat.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit is fire, bro.
Appreciate
Like,
it, bro.
but it rolls off the tongue when you see it. You're like, oh yeah, like Michael Flix. You know what I mean? Like that's a good like name. You know what I mean?
It's good lingo, a good brand. It's like, I know it.
Speaking
Like you
of
said,
the,
walk through. Hey, that's Michael Flix.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
I love that. And to that point, something I'm actually really proud of. It's kind of a flex, but I don't really mean it that way. I'm just proud that I'm able to inspire in that way. There's so many young photographers here in San Diego now that have Flix in their name. Like I seen like a Flix by like CJ Flix or a Flix by BJ. Like there's so many different like young
spelled the same
sports
way,
photographers
or?
that spell it F out. And some of them with the ICK.
Okay.
And some of them with the LIX.
Okay.
Like either way, there's so many young photographers with Flix in the name.
Yeah.
And I've been doing, and I never saw it before me.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to big myself up. What I'm saying is I'm proud to be able to inspire, bro. And a big reason why I take some credit for it is because I never saw it before me, and I've been covering high school sports for 25, so about like 6 or 7 years now.
Yeah.
And so if there's a kid that's a sophomore in high school, he's been watching my content since he's been in middle school. You know what I mean? So now that he's in high school and he got a camera now, he like, I've been watching Flix. I want to do it the way Flix did it. You know what I mean? So
no, that's fire.
I think that's so fire, bro. I think
that's the biggest thing. Like you know, especially like you said, for the youth, or like even not even just for the youth, but for everyone like that you know, the inspiration that you can give others. You know what I mean? Just from them, even, you know, like you said, seeing you walk through the door or just watching your content, and then now like being able to. So does that help too? You need a tissue?
Oh yes, please. Can I get a Kleenex?
Yeah. Sure, I got the Kleenex, but don't worry, we'll edit this out.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna make a Flix blowing his nose segment. Zoom in and everything.
It's like trying to edit that out.
Okay, I'm gonna blackmail him and shit, but like, I'm gonna put this footage out if you don't. It's just him blowing his nose. Yeah, I got you. You got some hand sanitizer and shit, man. Yeah. I told you this would come in handy.
Oh yeah, shoot, man. You always need that, man.
Me,
You gotta be germ free out here, man. Germaphobe.
Yeah, right. Shit.
He said,
we were talking about the Flix name.
yeah. How did it go with like miking up with the coaches? I seen like in your older videos too. Like how was it to do that? Like were coaches okay? Like being mic'd up and like you doing in your past videos and stuff.
At first they weren't. I had to start with coaches that I already had personal, like I don't want to say friendships. Well, Coach Marshawn at Mission Bay is a friend of mine. But even before
you've been like
even before him, like
talking with.
It was coaches that I like. You know, I reach up like, hey, one of your players booked me. I'll be in your gym today, just letting you know. I don't want to encroach on your space. So some of the coaches that I already had relationships with, but even them, they were like, mic me up. Like, you hear how I be talking to my kids. I want people to. Yeah. So I'm like, I got you. Like, if I ain't, I know how to edit this. Like, I want to make it look good. You know what I mean? And so after I did the first one, I had a few coaches. Hey, bro, like, hey, pull up on me over here. Like, I want some of that. So yeah, it was just fun, bro. It's sometimes like when I'm trying to like mic up a coach and then also cover the game, it's sometimes kind of difficult because like I don't always want the coach's audio in the game. You know what I mean? So it's sometimes a little difficult like picking and choosing. So actually last season I brought a second photographer out with me and gave him one of my cameras so he could. But then also like
get it without the audio.
Yeah, but even also with doing that, like
they might not get the same shots that you might have.
They don't, and people, and that's fine. Like everybody shoots in different ways, but the way people know and appreciate my content, like they can tell. Like I had one of my second shooters mic up a coach and film him at a game I was at. He told me, he said, "Hey Flix, next time I'm getting mic'd up, I want you to do it, bro." He was like, "I appreciate you expanding, you hiring people now. I get it." He was like, "But I want your camera on me, bro. Like I like the way you shoot."
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, because
like that.
How did you figure out your style? Like
I try my best to shoot the basketball game like I see it on TV, but also try to make it cinematic. That's what I try to do. Yeah. I try to always like stay on the baseline. My bad. I try to always stay on the baseline.
You're good. I think it's just
That's on me. I'll sit up. What was I saying? Yeah, I like to like I said, shoot it like I see it on TV, but then also make it cinematic. I like to
because you're on the baseline too, right, and stuff like that.
I try to, and because I played and I'm a really like observant and honestly like just a really nosy person, honestly. And so like I gotta be honest. And so like I try to like. Whatever I notice, because I'm so nosy, I notice things that other people wouldn't notice. Okay. And so I film it. You know what I mean? Like there could be a time when like they're inbounding the ball on the sideline to the left, but these players over here to the right just like took a hard foul, like somebody bumped each other and they over here talking. And so I'm gonna get the inbound, but as soon as the ball's inbounded, I'm gonna pan over here so you can see them going at it. Yeah. And I'm gonna pan back to the ball. So if they get into it again, everybody saw what was happening and what led up to that. You know what I mean?
So they get the full story.
Like, right. Exactly. I was like, that's what I was saying. I want whenever I film a game, I want my audience to see and experience everything that happened in the gym, whether it's a dad that's yelling, going crazy in the stands, if a cheerleader fell down, if a player punched another player in the face, anything that happens, like
dang, I gotta catch that.
I promise you, if y'all ever come to a game that I'm filming, like even if I'm not like filming a game, if I hit record and stop, like I'm just looking around, like what else is going on in here? What
you're looking around and shit. Yeah, someone slipped trying to like mop it in like on the other side.
Because I look at it like there's so many like the NBA. There's 30 something games. Yeah, I'm sorry, 30 something teams. There's still a lot of games. There's only 30 something teams. In San Diego, we got like 500, 600 schools. Yeah, so it's that many teams. Yeah, and so like if I'm in Division I and I want to know what happened with another team in Division I that I'm gonna have to play in the playoffs, people come to my channel to watch the games. Yeah. And so because I'm one of the few that puts out the whole game, I want them to see everything that happened in the gym. So I try to just capture everything.
Damn, that's fire, man. So how much like fucking like because you keep, I assume, are you someone who keeps everything, like all the stories, like like, so do you just have a bunch of like
hard drives?
I was curious about that, especially because now that you said you're doing the full games, I'm like, yo, you got how much hard drives do you got? Like, or do you have like the ones with like 4 terabyte, 8 terabytes type shit? Or
I just got my first 2 terabyte hard drive.
Yeah.
I think earlier this year or later last year. But all the rest of them, they weren't that big. So I probably got like 3 or 4 hard drives, pretty much full of just basketball and podcast content.
Man, that's fire, bro.
Yeah.
That's fire.
And also, like, San Diego basketball, excuse me, is getting better and better. And so these kids are going to college and then going pro. So I like to have all of their footage. So when they come back, I can make like a little timeline thing from like their birthday come up. I could put like a little package together so they can like reminisce and look at everything. So yeah, I like to keep everything. And also a big reason why I keep everything is a friend of mine used to film the Ball brothers when they were at Chino Hills. And then when Lonzo got drafted, they went to Chino Hills looking for some of the footage. But my friend had it. And you get to like ESPN or somebody like that asking for that footage. Because they got the money.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be like the dude. I was
smart.
like, $85. Like, no, like
so all it takes is that one.
They'll cut the check.
And
Be like, Flix got the footage.
if I'm not, it's probably different by now, but if I'm not mistaken, one of my friends, he works for TBS. He lives in Detroit now. He actually covers, he records the Detroit Lions. But he was telling me, he was like, like any footage that like the big, like the ESPNs or NBCs, any of them asking for it, I think he said you get to charge him like, it was like $1,000 per second. So you just think if I got like a 30-second video of Mikey Williams, and ESPN wanted 30 bands, bro, for one video.
Crazy, bro.
And they got it.
Yeah, they for sure. They got
it. So that's
Disney money, bro. That's Disney money.
If they want it or not. And you got to think, like Mikey Williams, what he did in high school, if he goes on to be like a lottery pick, they're going to want the footage. You know what I mean? So.
Damn, that's wild. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Like that makes sense to keep everything, bro. Because
that's a good question. Has there been like any pros, like any young stars on your videos that gone pro?
From here, just
from San Diego.
Boogie Ellis, he played at Mission Bay. He made it to the league. He played.
I think
he just played in the G League, but he's overseas now. Jalen Hands.
Okay.
Jalen Hands. He got drafted. I don't think Boogie got drafted. Jalen Hands got drafted, but he's overseas now.
I wish Boogie would have got drafted.
I know, I do too. Yeah. I do too. Anyway, we'll talk about that off camera. It was no disrespect, but I just
for sure.
Jalen Hands, Boogie Ellis. I forget his last name. There's a kid named Kobe. Not funny enough. His name is Kobe. He's from the North County. Plays for Game Point. He just got drafted. Warren Washington. We got a few. San Diego's on the come up, bro, and it has been for a few years.
Yeah, that's dope. That's good. Yeah, we're gonna tap in for sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 2 things. Well, one, going back to the coach, how they don't want to be heard, like like how I talk. That's another thing. If you really want some money, you'd be like, hey, like, yo, I'm gonna send all the parents. There's footage of how you're talking to their kids. If you don't slide,
how it is,
get your black
so close.
Get your black man.
How it is so close. Oh snap!
But how did it come about for the Drew League footage with LeBron, man? How did that? Yeah, you were about to ask.
Oh, no, you good? No, I was gonna ask that.
My fault. I had a feeling.
I want to stay with the basketball.
Something told me you probably would have asked that. Yeah,
that's actually a really, really cool story.
Yeah, how did that story come about? Yeah.
The season before that, I was on the Drew League's media team, so I was there it was some long days, bro. Every day from filming basketball nonstop from like 10 in the morning to like actually 9. Well, yeah, got there at 9. First game was at 10. Last game was at like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, just nonstop. But so anyway, sorry. Be off on tangents. So the year before LeBron was there,
give the full.
The year before
context,
LeBron was there, I was on the Drew League's media team. The year LeBron came, I was only there for the first game, and I kind of got into it with like the head photographer dude there. I was like, bro, I'm going on my own. Like, I'm out. So I left, and I hadn't been back, and I didn't plan on going back. Not to work for the Drew. I was planning on going back to the Drew League, but not to work for the Drew League.
Just independent.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think I went 2 weeks before LeBron got there, and actually the Saturday that he was there, I was supposed to work here in San Diego.
Oh wow!
At a basketball tournament, the Sneaks basketball tournament, I think it's called. And he wanted me the year before, but I couldn't make it, and I was like, I got you for sure next year, bro. So we worked it out. And then my boy hit me up. So DeMar DeRozan tweeted, what'd he say? He just tweeted that him and LeBron were gonna be playing together at the Drew League the following night. So my boy hit me. He was like, bro, I know you saw that tweet. We got to go. I'm like, bro, I got work. I can't go. He's like, man, F work. LeBron is going to be at the Drew, bro. We got to go.
Facts.
And I'm like, and it was like, I really try to be impeccable with my word. And I told this dude I would be there. So I was like, bro, I'm not finna cancel on dude. He's like, bro, he'd go do that tournament next year. LeBron is going to be here tomorrow, bro. We got to go. Yeah. So I hung up the phone. I was like, nah, he right. I called him back. I'm like, yeah, come pick me up tomorrow, bro. We going. So I hit dude up. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm sorry, but I got a big opportunity in LA tomorrow. I can't make it. He's like, oh, he was real disappointed. He's like, oh, bro, like, and I didn't tell him what I was doing. I just told him I got a big opportunity for my career. And then I don't know if I've told this part of the story. Honestly, it's a few years past. I can't get in trouble for it now.
Go ahead.
But, and so and that was why I mentioned working for the Drew League the year before. And so I still had like how you got like the media badge hanging right there. I still have my media badge from the year before. And so when we got there, the line is down the street. Standing room only. The line is down the street. Me and my boy get up to the front, and he's a really good player in the Drew League. And a few people that work at the Drew League, they haven't seen me, but only a couple people would remember me. But I brought my media badge. And so they was to the point, they shut the doors. They wasn't even letting people in. So we going to knock on the door, and we walking up to the door. They already hitting us with the no. You know, but we still walk up, and I go in my backpack, and let's pull out the media badge and show them. They like, and it was from last year. I got the previous year. I just held my hand.
Over it.
And they let us in.
Hey, look at God, bro.
This how crazy packed it was in there, bro. I get in there and I had the perfect spot on the baseline. Like I needed to use the bathroom. I wanted to grab something to eat. I was like, no, I don't care. I'm coming right here and I'm not moving until the game is over. We get there, literally, I got the best spot. All the other photographers is flooding in. And then like the staff come over there with chairs. It's so packed in there, they got to put chairs like literally right on the baseline.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I filmed the whole game, bro. Like Khalil Mack is sitting in a chair right in front of me.
Wow.
I'm holding, like, if his head, like, pause, if his head is here, I'm holding my camera right here over his head. Like, I bumped him a couple times to the point where he turned around and was like, bro, bump me again, we gonna have a problem. It was dope, though, bro. It was really, like,
man.
It looked crazy.
Once in a lifetime experience, bro.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as he come out, like, it was crazy, bro. I'm low-key getting the chills even telling us it once in a lifetime experience, bro.
Man, I bet. I mean, that's LeBron, bro.
I thought I had I went to, when he was still in Cleveland, when him and Kyrie were still in Cleveland, I saw, when I was coaching, the head basketball coach at Orange Glen, he got the whole team and staff tickets to go watch the Clippers against the Cavs when LeBron was there. So I thought it was a flex just being able to see LeBron like in his championship mode. But to be able to say like I filmed arguably the greatest player in the world. I'm sorry, I keep saying film. We don't use film anymore. That I recorded arguably the greatest player in the world. Like, bro, that's...
I mean, Phil, we know what you mean.
I mean, that's like, shoot, that's not a missed opportunity you want to take. I mean,
not at all. I mean, I'm so glad my boy pressed me.
Bro,
like,
shout out,
shout out to him.
Shout out to your boy, bro.
Shout out to my guy, and it's his birthday today. My guy,
Happy birthday, bro. Hey, if it comes full circle.
I mean, for you, for somebody telling you, it's like, like, this is an opportunity, man. Like, he gonna do that every year, but LeBron not gonna be here all the time.
Right.
Yeah, that's a real friend too to do that.
Yeah,
you know
just to encourage you, to just keep you going.
And then the guy, Saucin. Have y'all ever met him before? Saucin, he makes clothes and he does his basketball tournament here in town.
Saucin.
I had him on the podcast. When we wrap up, I'll show you his interview.
Okay,
but I had him on the show probably like 6 or 7 months after that, and I had already apologized to him in the DMs and stuff like that, but I apologized to him on camera, just like be a man about it. You know, I apologized to him. But he was like, bro, after I saw what you went and did, I wasn't even mad no more. He's like, I ain't go mad. I was upset. He's like, because I really wanted you there.
Right.
So we talked about it for damn near a year. And he's like, man, you canceled on me. I was upset. He's like, but then when I saw when you went to do, I was like, oh yeah, I would have canceled too. So,
Right.
Everything works out.
It's good that you didn't say, because like you said, like you got to show the work first. Like you can't just be like, I'm about to go do this. It's like once, like you said, once they see like, oh, he went to go shoot LeBron. Okay. Like you said, it probably would have been easier. Like, I guess, you know, speaking of going full circle, how is it now, kind of with the experience that you have and the knowledge that you have from all these aspects of videography, photography, and podcasting, to when you are now like shooting like your own content now, like just for your own individual page, like with your podcast, of having like kind of just being a jack of all trades? Like, does it just everything kind of come more effortless, or do you feel like you're still... I mean, there's always learning, but like... I mean,
I guess a little bit of both. The stuff that I'm kind of like gotten comfortable with, like... Because before, like, coming in, like, my first time being a guest on somebody's show, I was, like, the same. I was like, I ain't got to set up no cameras, nothing like that. I get to chill.
Right.
But even, like, once it came to talking, it was like, it was a little challenging, but like it's like riding a bike now.
Yeah.
And so like there is still a lot of stuff that I need to learn and that I will learn and that I'm still studying. So I do still feel like there's a lot I need to learn and a lot I need to do to improve myself as a broadcast. Like you see, I've been here stuttering and trying to find my words. Like I got to get better at that. Yeah. And then also like, you know, production wise, like I want my video quality to improve. I want the audio to be more crisp. So there's definitely some things I need to learn, but there's also a lot of things that I've already learned and I ain't even got to think about it. I could just walk in and just do. So a little bit of both actually. Yeah.
Damn. What is something that you feel like that you want to like learn in or get better at?
My conversation. I think my ideas and like my point of view is unique, and I think that's something that I really have going for me. But just when I get excited, like when I get excited and I start like fumbling over my words, or like sometimes I kind of take too long to figure out exactly how I want to craft this sentence or what I'm about to say next, and I feel like I pause for too long. Okay. I think I want to get better at just like speaking on the mic and like how I orate. I want to get better. Also, like I don't really know how I can get better at it because it's just my personality and the way I see things and the way I speak about things. But I'm not really a very polarizing person. Like that's why like one of my former co-hosts, that's why honestly why he was so good on the show, because like he'll say stuff that were like you either love it or hate it. Yeah. And the stuff that I say, I feel like the stuff that I say, people be like, I get it, that makes sense. Yeah. And that don't really make nobody feel nothing. When you broadcast, when you putting out something, you need to make people feel something, whether it's good or bad, whether they love you or hate you. You need to make them feel something. Right. And I'm not sure I always do that. Like I like people tell me all the time, like I really appreciate your point of view. Like you're really well spoken, which is dope. Like shout out to my parents, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that about myself because it's something that I take pride in. Yeah. But as far as like being a podcaster, like you need to make people feel something. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think I really do that very often. So that's something that I'm trying to figure out a way to do with making it be like an organic thing, because I don't want to come in and like say things that I don't mean just to shock people. Right. But I think just finding
that's something that
I think for me it's going to be just finding a different way to articulate my thoughts so they don't just sound so I don't want to say flat, but just so they're not just so like, okay, here it is. Yeah. You can find like how like I don't know if you guys watch the Joe Budden podcast, but like his co-hosts, they'll talk about how like they'll be in there just like eating and just chilling and talking, and Joe be chilling. But as soon as Parks hit record, like he's all this energy and he turns into a whole he's on 10 now. Yeah. And I don't have that. I don't have that, but that's something that I do feel like I need to develop.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's real. Cause I agree with that. Cause there could be sometimes some episodes where you up, you know, like, and I think that's the good thing too with us, like, you know, when we're like running the podcast, like sometimes if you might have one person down, but you got two up, so it's like it makes up for, you know what I mean? So that's a good point. You got any extra questions?
Yeah, how was it like having people on your show like Paul Rudy, Mitchie Slick, Norman Powell, like all these like San Diego people? How was it like having them on your show?
Oh, those three were a dream come true, because you could look back at my tweets, my posts. When I first started doing this, like those three were my goals. Like those 3 interviews were my goals. Like I felt like if I got, as far as my sports show goes, I felt like if I got Paul Rudy, then all the football players would want to come and talk to me. I felt like if I got Norman Powell, then all the basketball players would want to come and talk to me. And if I got Mitchie Slick, all the rappers would want to come and talk to me. And so, and not just that, like I admire all 3 of these people. Like Paul Rudy has built arguably the biggest and most popular show here in town. And then Norman Powell is the only NBA champion from San Diego. Yeah. And then we all know what Mitchie Slick has done with his music career. Right. He's one of the first people to pop it off from here. And to do it in the biggest way. Yeah. So these are 3 men that I've already admired. And I'm older than Norman Powell. And I really admire him, like his career, who he is as a man, how he goes about things. I really admire all of them. So to have them on the show, it was a dream come true, bro. It was really dope. Paul, like, it's funny the order that it happened too, because I honestly thought that, for whatever reason, I thought that Norm would be last, but he wasn't. I think Mitchie was last, and Paul Rudy was first. But Paul Rudy worked out that way because I used to work for KUSI. I used to I was about to say film again. I used to record. For Prep Pigskin Report. Oh, okay. And so just like working there. You know, being someone that works in broadcasting, like working in there, I was like trying to get my work done so I could just pick anybody's brain or just sit in on something, just be nosy about something so I could learn. And actually the Paul Rudy, how me and him I can't say we're friends, but how we developed a relationship. Yeah. I think my 2nd or 3rd week working at KUSI, I finished my work quick like I always try to do so I could just find somewhere to learn. I had literally just shut my laptop and was about to go find somewhere to just sit and just ear hustle, really.
Yeah.
And then so one of the producers walked in, and he was like, "Hey, is anybody finished with their work and want to take notes for Paul on air?" I was like, "Me, yep, me right here." I went over there. They brought me like around where they do prep pigskin report, and Paul Rudy gave me a notepad and a pen, and was like, "Sit right here in this chair, and as soon as they go to commercial, anything I yell out, just write it down." I was like, "Okay, bet I could do that. That's easy. Like, I could do that." I sit down, and they go to commercial. And then I forget what he said, but he just started yelling stuff out.
And you're like, oh fuck.
I thought he was like I thought he was like talking, and he was, but I thought he was just talking to someone in the next room. I thought he was just giving information before the commercial break come back. So we yelling. I'm just sitting there like looking at everything just wide eyed, like, oh, this is dope. And he was like, Mike, write it down. I was like, oh, say it again. And he looked at me like,
oh shit, like we don't got that, bro. Like,
what you mean, say it again?
Yeah.
He said it again, and I wrote it down, and he looked at me like, make that mistake again. And I didn't make that mistake anymore. And so just, doing that, and just after, I made that mistake, but I did a good job that night doing that. And he shook my hand, told me I did a good job. He told me he liked my footage, but my footage needs to get better if I want to continue to be one of the top people there. But taking advice from him and being receptive to the things that he was saying. We developed a relationship, and I started sending him the content for my podcast, and he was like, yeah, this is dope. This is good, man. Keep going.
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't gonna lie, like, you one of my dream interviews. I gotta have you on soon. He was like, as soon as I get some free time, I'm there.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I think maybe like 6 or 7 months later, he pulled up.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, Paul Rudy. Yeah, man, he's like a legend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like shoot, especially in high school. I mean, yeah, I was keeping up with it when we were in high school. Pigskin report, football, and all that.
Yeah,
Bro,
I know that you and Caleb were there on that.
That's what made it so fly to me. That's what I'm sorry, bro. That's what made it so fly to me to first work at PPR and then develop a relationship with Paul Rudy and have him come on my show.
Yeah,
because I played football in high school, and I only had 2 highlights that actually aired on PPR, and one of them was a fumble. So it was
it's something.
Wait, a fumble recovery or you?
Nah, I fumbled. It was a kickoff return. I got a funny story to tell. Actually, I'm gonna get back to what I was saying.
That was the other thing.
I got a funny story to tell.
That's crazy. I'll be mad as hell. Like, damn, I finally made it, and you fumbled it.
And it was my first one. I had another one after that was a good highlight, but that was my first time being on PPR, and I fumbled.
Damn.
And so, and we was playing against like our crosstown rival, Escondido High School too.
That might actually be a funnier story to share, like in the future. Like, the older you get, you like,
And so look, this is a story. Look, we're playing against Escondido High, our crosstown rival. I think we're down by 10 at halftime, and we know we're getting the ball coming out, and we know they always kick to the left. I was on the left, so I know I'm getting the ball.
Yeah.
And we coach going through this whole speech like, everybody talks about how good they are. Da 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 da. We right here with them. You know what? They're gonna kick it to us. My actual last name is Roan. He's like, Roan's gonna give us a great return. We're gonna get our field position. We're gonna get on it. We're gonna get on the board. We're gonna get this game back. Kick it to me. I maybe ran like 10 yards. Try to put a move on the dude, didn't protect the ball. He put his helmet on it. I fumbled.
Oh wow!
PPR caught it, and then so look. She's not actually my sister, but I call her my sister. Like my sister used to live in the same complex as us, and I used to flirt with one of her homegirls, and I knew they was gonna be at my house after I got back from my game. We ended up losing the game. And so we sitting there on the couch. And I'm on the couch trying to be mad. I just came from football. I got this girl here waiting on me. I'm sitting on the couch. She right here under my arm watching PPR. And like, yeah, Orange Glen versus Escondido. Here's Mike Ryan. I hear my name. I'm like, oh. I literally was like, oh, they about to show my fumble. And they showed the fumble, bro. When I'm trying to be all big time.
I would have looked for the remote on accident. I would have had the remote next to me, just turn off the TV.
Turn it off.
What happened? I think
flip the channel on accident.
I think it was the electricity. I don't know what happened.
She was cool about it though. She was like, hey, I mean, at least you made it on TV. I was like, I didn't want to make it on TV like that.
She said the 5 seconds of fame of that.
Shout out to her though. She had a positive outlook on it. She trying to make you feel better.
But that's what I was saying. That's what made it so dope to work at PPR and develop a relationship with him, to be a JV football player and watching PPR and then finally make it on varsity, have a few highlights on there, and now I get to work here and where I don't really, I leave that off, but like get to wear the red jacket at the games and be like, oh, that's PPR here. Like it's a dope feeling,
cool,
bro.
wow.
It is.
And then to get him as a guest, that's
bro. After having him on the show and then walking back into the KUSI studio, after that, people was looking at me like, bro, how did you do that? Because Paul Rudy's mad cool. Like, he don't walk around like he the big shot. Like, he talks to everybody. But I don't think everybody can get them on their podcast either. So people was like, bro, how did you even do that? Just doing good work and being genuine is how I did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nah, that's dope.
That's real.
Nah, he seemed like a genuine dude though, for real. That's
Really
cool.
super cool, man.
Yeah, he seems really cool on TV and stuff like that, and what he doing for
And absolutely loves football.
Sports.
Absolutely loves
Seem like-
football
Yeah.
with all his heart. He loves football.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell Caleb. I'm like, yo, like,
yeah.
because that's his thing, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, nah, that's
trying to
Sue's
tell him,
kid,
like, no,
man.
like,
He's sports fanatic.
yeah.
Football, that's his lane.
Yeah.
That's what he likes.
but
Where's he
For
at
sure.
tonight?
I'll tell you off camera.
Okay.
But
My bad.
No, you're good.
He's
you're
here
good.
in spirit, though.
He's
He's here in spirit.
I'll tell you off camera though.
Okay.
But yeah, man. You got. I know you got. Well, you got more questions.
Nah, if you got anything more,
All right, cool. I just want to make sure because I know we're already past our time here.
Yeah,
but,
no.
man. So we always usually end with what's next. You know, what I mean, from Michael Flix, and also what message would you like to send to the world, man?
I like both of those. What's next is I'm still December I get one of my co-hosts back on the Ain't Got It Yet podcast. Shout out to my guy DJ. We gotta have a conversation, but my guy DJ is coming back. I'm still looking for a female co-host for the show. Preferably a woman that has a child or two, just so we can have like the perspectives, like a couple parents, a couple people with no kids. So yeah, trying to do some things with the podcast. Basketball season's coming up, so I'll be back on the baseline filming basketball. I already got people hitting me up, so that this is gonna be a real fun and really busy season. Other than that, just trying to push forward now. So I was pushing for the 100. Now I'm really pushing to get to 150. I'm thinking about doing a live show. I want to do a live show for my 100th episode, but a few things happened, which I'll tell y'all off camera. But a few things happened. I wasn't able to do it. But so I'm hoping I could do my live show for my 150th episode.
Wow, that'd be
Have a
fire.
live show. Have all my people come out, answer some questions from the crowd, and do
For
it
live
that way.
show,
So,
yeah, for sure. Like,
Damn.
I'm
Yeah, that's
definitely
pretty
tapping
dope.
in on a live show. Yeah,
And I
We
got
get to ask questions and shit?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I got a dope idea how I want to do it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let the cat out the bag yet, but I got a dope
Yeah.
idea how I want to do it.
I mean, I know gonna be there. Be like,
Yeah, I got y'all. And then also, I got a new shipment of Flix hats coming in, man. So if you like the hats, you think they fire you a hat lover, man, hit me up. I got a hat for you. I got these ones, got red ones, got black, and I got blue.
yeah. See, I need the black.
and
They
then
got
black,
black, yeah.
black and white,
Yeah.
black and white shit.
Yeah, that's what I need.
You know what?
bro.
I might have a black one up in the closet. Let me check when I get home. I think I sold all the black
Oh,
ones, but I
shit.
might have one more up there. Let me
Might
check.
be it. Might be a lucky night, man. Lucky day, man.
And what message would you like to send to the world?
What message would I like to send to the world?
Or even for the youth, man.
people.
Or even for the people. For the viewers watching
Let me
us.
think about this.
Yeah,
For the viewers watching us, the youth, the community, San Diego, yourself.
What message do I want to send to the world? It's really one of them. Pretty honestly, one of them is really just the golden rule, man. Treat people how you want to be treated. Like there's a lot of people. I've noticed that a lot of people complain about like not getting the love or the support or the this or that they feel like they should get or that other people get. And the question I always want to ask is, the love and respect and support that you get, are you putting that out there? I don't even say reciprocating, because you can't reciprocate what you're not getting. Are you, the energy that you want, are you putting it out there?
That's
so
right.
however, just really the golden rule. However you want people to treat you, however you want people to speak to you, how you want people to behave around you, you should be doing that so that people know how to handle and how to treat you. That's one thing. And the other thing is, man, give compliments. Give compliments, man. Like compliments, I've learned that compliments go a really, really long way. Even if it's like the shortest or like this, truly, bro, the shortest or the smallest compliment. I really got this. I got a bunch of stories, but I got this from when I was teaching preschool. We had a big like all staff meeting. There was maybe like 40 from a bunch of, not a staff meeting, like a training, like 40, 50 teachers all in this one room. And one of the icebreakers was, the lady asked, raise your hand if, what'd she say? Raise your hand if you've never been given. Raise your hand if you've never been told that you're attractive. If no one's ever told you, you are handsome, you are so fine. Raise your hand if no one's ever told you that. And I'm thinking maybe 3 or 4 hands will go up. More than half the room's hands went up, bro.
Damn.
Wow. Okay.
And honestly, it was one of those things where like the lady wanted everybody to feel the gravity of it. So like while their hands went up, she didn't say nothing, and she let the laughter go away. And everybody, she was like, keep your hands up, and it just got quiet. And you could see the looks on these people's faces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just like. all my life, like before I ever left my house, my parents always told me I was handsome.
Yeah.
And so when I went outside and a girl told me that, it felt nice, but it was not in a cocky way, but it was like, I know, because I hear it every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then also when you get attention from girls outside, it feels different. But I'm just saying, like, I always felt handsome.
Nah, I feel
you. Know what I mean?
yeah.
And to know that people like have gone through life with not feeling attractive and not feeling wanted and not ever being given a compliment like that, that's low key kind of heartbreaking, bro. Like I'm a big people person. I love people. Like you know what I mean?
Nah, that is. I would feel the same way as you. Like
that's heartbreaking. But like imagine no
Yeah.
one's ever told you that you look nice ever.
I'd be like,
That's
damn.
crazy.
You'd be like wondering, like, damn, how do I look? Like,
What am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
Nah,
It's one thing if it's like
but all even like the little things, like even just like you know, oh, like, you got a nice smile, you know, like whatever.
Bro, that's
you know,
what I do. Like
yeah,
whether I'm at Courtyard for Soul Sunday or I'm working an event, no matter where I'm at, if I'm just walking through the crowd, I see a girl, I love your hair. And I'll probably never see this girl again. I love your hair.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, them shoes is fire. I like those right
Yeah,
there. Hey,
yeah.
bro, where you get that jacket from? You
yeah.
killing that
And all of a
today.
sudden now a
Like,
conversation, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? And it's
Damn, that's a kicker.
I love that, bro.
Nah, I understand that because I do get that outside of the world. It's like, yeah, people be like, oh yeah, I like your jacket, I like your hat.
Yeah, because
somebody you don't even know.
He always got something on too.
Yeah,
so,
I always got something on. It's like, oh shoot, like, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, you cool, appreciate that. You know, it's like, yeah. I mean, even for us as men, like, do we even get compliments from women? Like out in the world, like I don't think women actually give out compliments to men too much.
Nah, man, no.
It's very rare.
No, women give out compliments. I mean, like,
Very rare. I mean, I don't know. It depends. It just depends. Like,
I guess I can't speak for everyone.
Yeah,
but, I be
yeah,
getting some
I was about to
compliments.
say, what do you think it depends
yeah,
on? What do you think it depends on?
Yeah. One girl told me one thing that was out to later.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I don't know. It's just out in the world. It all depends. I think like because I'm too shy to really like just be like, oh,
Well, usually
like,
we're
I like,
the ones that are supposed to be.
Yeah,
like,
it's always the men. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like
Okay,
it's
I get
always
what
the
you-
men
I get
that
what you're
always
saying. Yeah.
like not even trying to get at a girl. It's just trying to be like, oh, I like your hair. I like that.
Yeah,
shirt.
because you
I
can
like
still
that.
compliment without
without
making it seem like I'm
without
trying to
like
just-
I'm reaching.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like
Nah,
I'm trying to
nah,
go forward with her. Like, oh,
Yeah.
nah, it's just like, oh, I like.
I get what you're saying.
To that point, my opinion, bro, like, bro, a compliment, like a genuine compliment from a mature woman,
Yeah.
hits different, bro.
Bro.
It hits way different.
Oh, yeah.
Like any compliment gonna make you feel good, but from like
Yeah.
a mature older woman, attractive, got her stuff together, and
Yeah.
she like it hit different, bro.
But then they keep it moving.
Yeah. whether she telling you like you handsome or you like, those are my two favorite compliments.
All of a sudden
you handsome,
posture
and you,
is-
yeah, for sure. And I try to always be up.
Yeah, today I'm getting over.
a little bit more. You know
I'm
what I mean?
fucking up today because I'm getting over cold and shit. I'm just like my body's just already like.
Yeah, bro. Like that's.
I like the way you dress or some things like that. Yeah,
Oh, those are my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
pretty good.
handsome. You smell nice, and I like your outfit. Those are my three favorites.
I've got clean before. Like you look like you're just really clean. And I was like, I never
Clean.
got that in my life. Like I
Yeah,
mean, just
clean.
because that was just so different. I never heard anybody say that. Like, I don't even say that. So I was just like, that shit made me feel. Bro, the rest of the day I was just like, yeah, like,
It just hit different, bro. Like,
It's like, yeah.
this lady at the liquor store. Yeah, it was a liquor store. She had me walking out feeling like a little girl, bro. Like,
Damn.
I get manicures, right? And so like she gives me my receipt, and I'm taking my stuff back. And she see my nails. She was like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, I see you. And then she was like, I see the skin too. Okay, self-care. Okay, self-care. I see you killing them. And the outfit that like she gave me all these. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, I'm walking out my little bag of chips and my Gatorade. Like, nigga, I feel amazing right
Yeah,
now. Like
yeah.
compliments
Yeah.
just do something for you.
And
bro.
that's the thing too, because I was gonna go to your point too, because like sometimes even with compliments, I think a lot of people just think I'm only gonna compliment someone I'm into, or I want to get her number, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna. But it's like,
But I understand what
But
he
it's
was
like, bro,
saying.
like, cause sometimes I see like, cause I work at a grocery store, so like sometimes I have people come in like, a girl walk in, or like even if it's a fella, like he got a dope ass hat, I'm like, oh, that's a cool hat. Like I saw a dude have that like this anime jacket on, and it's one of my favorite animes, and I was like, oh shit, man, where'd you get that? You know what I mean? Like, girl got a dope tattoo on her arm, and I'm not physically, I'm not trying to get your number, but I'm like, oh, that's dope. Sometimes it's just like you said,
Just little
conversation.
gestures.
You can have a conversation starter or just a quick like, that's dope. I see you type shit, and then for them, they might have went through the entire day, and nobody said that to them before. Like you said, that the team who raised their hand of, if you give a person that one Like it's like an act of kindness. Like a compliment doesn't always have to be, let me get your number. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Like
it's like
you could compliment anyone, bro.
Reach for the
like
compliment.
And
like,
pause.
oh.
And I'm not saying like men. Like I'm talking about like you said, if you got something on, like you know what I mean? Like it's like some shit like that. Like oh, would you get that? That's all. That's a compliment as well. Because now they're gonna be like, oh shit, like,
like
I'm flying. Now you gonna feel, you know what I mean? Like people see you. You know that's what people want. You know what I mean?
The reason I keep like low key accidentally talking over y'all is because I'm trying to like just not have the dead air. That's all.
No, you're good. You're good.
But I gave a girl a compliment at what was it? What's the R&B show? R&B Only. It's called R&B Only. I gave a girl a random compliment on my way out the door at R&B Only. Came and told her. I mean, it's a pretty big compliment to give somebody, but I really believed it. I've been seeing her all night. I saw her like the moment I got in there, and I kept seeing her. And I saw her on my way out. So I told her, I was like, hey, you're the prettiest girl in here tonight. I want you to know that. She was like, oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Didn't ask her name. Didn't try to get her number. Left. Bro, I kid you not. Maybe like 5 years later, I come out of a PB Short Club. I'm just standing on the sidewalk waiting for my Uber. Standing with some of my friends. I heard this girl go, I turned and I looked, and she pointed at me and came and walked in my face. She was like, do you remember me? And I was like, no, should I? She was cute too.
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, I told her she was a pretty girl in there. She was fine.
Yeah.
She was like, do you remember me? And I was like, no, should I? And then she was like, you don't remember me? I was like, no, what's your name? Like, where would we know each other from? She was like, maybe like 6 years ago at R&B Only, you walked up and told me I was the prettiest girl in here. You didn't ask me for my number. You didn't try to talk to me. I was like, dang, he don't want my number? She was like, you just walked off. I never saw you again, and I'm seeing you right now. Bro, she remembered a compliment from 5-6 years ago.
That's crazy. But that might have been, nobody might have ever said that. Like, I might have stuck with her. Like,
100%.
You know what I mean? Especially because, like, I think what stuck is that you didn't ask for it. Because I think, you know, a lot of girls, especially if you're attractive like that, I'm sure they hear it all the time. Man, you're so beautiful. Like, let me know. Can I get your number? I would love to take you out, blah, blah. She probably heard that a dime a dozen. But the fact that you came up, said that, and then walked away, didn't say nothing, that sticks. I personally feel like that sticks with people more when you just walk away. Just keep it moving.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Because
like you said, now 5 years. That's crazy. Though. Like that she
I can't lie. I did.
real.
She still had the big curly hair, but
Yeah.
I didn't remember her face. But I remember giving that compliment at
Yeah.
R&B Only.
So did it kind of like roll back?
Yeah.
And, oh.
Yeah.
Right.
I was like,
Yeah.
I still didn't connect the face with that time.
Yeah.
But the fact she was like, you told me at R&B Only, and I was like, I definitely remember doing that.
Damn.
The fact that it stuck with
And
her.
she had you on her mind for 5 years. Like, man, where am I gonna run into that guy again? Yo, shout out to her, man. Hey, yo, man, this has been dope, bro.
100%. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate y'all having me on, man. This is dope.
Vice versa, bro. Like I said, like
You gotta end it on that note. That was crazy. That was a crazy ass story.
For real, man. Hey, shout out to the girl out there,
yeah,
man.
man.
And give out compliments more, man.
Give out compliments, man.
But yeah, bro, like I said, man, I appreciate you having like, you know, taking the time out, you know, coming on our show.
Yeah,
appreciate you having us on your show as well.
Sure.
Like I said, you know, our doors are always open. You know, I mean, it'll be dope to have you on again. You know, away from interviews and just topics and just random discussion.
Sure.
You know,
I'm with it.
So.
Let me know when I'm here.
Hell yeah. And yeah, man, this was fun, bro.
Yeah, this was fun, man. Good to know you, man, and people know your story too, man. And yeah, you're San Diego photographer, videographer,
podcaster. That's what I said, jack of all trades, bro.
Jack of all. Am I missing anything else?
Nah, you good. You good, brother.
I did. Okay, let me know. I might be missing something else.
I appreciate y'all sharing your platform with me. Man. I appreciate it. It means a lot. I appreciate it.
100%, man. This is something that we want to do for a while, especially just to collaborate more with you know other people in the city doing podcasts and stuff, and just kind of having those relationships as well.
100%.
You know what I mean? That's always a big thing. I feel like not just for for the city, but just for us in general. You know what I mean? Being able to tap in.
If you want to go far, you got to go with a group, man.
Hell yeah.
You want to go far, you got to go with a group.
Hell yeah. And then you realize people are dope people, man. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, I genuinely enjoyed this shit. Like, I was looking forward to it. Especially when we did your show. I was like, yo, like, we're going to get that Michael Flix.
It all goes full circle. Like, just meeting you at an event and then meeting you in person and then actually doing it. And
quick, too. Really like, quick. It happened. Like, it was just the backyard boogie. It was just like, that shit was quick.
It's like some you see people on the internet, you meet them in real life, and they're like, oh, yeah, they're genuine. And then it's like, oh, yeah, let's get on the platform. Let's go on yours. Vice versa. So, it turns out really
I'm glad I met y'all, man. This was a lot of fun.
Nah, for real.
It ain't going to be the last one. It's going to be more to come for sure.
Oh, no, 100%. 100%, bro. And yeah, man, shout out to everyone who's going to be tuning in as well. Shout out to everyone who's been running up the views as well with the album reviews, and the subscribers. You know what I mean, all that stuff too. We got a giveaway, like I said, that we're gonna be announcing as well for Ice Cube concert.
Ice Cube.
Yeah, man. And more content moving forward. We got more interviews. You got more interviews week after week, man. We're pretty booked right now, so look out for that. More content, and just keep showing the support and showing the love, man. That's all. That's what it's all about. I can't even speak right now, but that's what it's all about, man. And Darnell, you got anything else to finish off with?
Hey, man, like, subscribe, comment in the section, and let us know if you think the Padres going all the way. No, I'm saying.
Stupid. Hey, man, shout out to all y'all, man, and that's a wrap, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.